Hey guys, my name is Bean. Welcome back to another video on my channel. I know it's been a couple weeks, but school started 2 weeks ago, so we're doing great things right now. And I don't know if you can tell, but we're not in my normal area. We're sitting in my living room because I was doing homework and decided that I was going to film a video to distract myself from the impending doom that is algebra. So here we are. So today's video is going to be kind of like another rant. I know, shocking. I tend to do these a lot. But I don't know why I thought about doing this, but I was watching the YouTuber Best Dressed, and today she uploaded a video that was like a sleepover type talk with me kind of thing. And I was like, hey, that's really cool. I want to do that. And then I remembered that I can't emote properly. So we're just going to do another rant. So sorry if you don't want to see this. This is what's happening and y'all are just going to have to deal with it. So let's go rant. Oh, first of all, clapping reminds me of PewDiePie. I'm so happy he got married. They're so cute together, and so congrats on the 100 mil, and I hope everything is going great. Okay, into the rant. Okay, transition. So, for context for this video, I'm on my period, right? I got it this morning, I woke up and I bled onto my sheets, and I was just like not having it. I'm on my period and I get really bad cramps, but I can't miss school because I'm doing stuff, but I'm also congested and I have other stuff going on outside of school, and I am just like a ball of emotions, but a ball of like no emotions at the same time. And long story short, I wanted to cry all day because I can't just sit here and complain about being on my period, and it really bothers me. And that's the whole point of this video, is why can't we talk about periods? Why do we have to keep them a secret? It's not like everybody doesn't already know that we're bleeding. Like, why do we have to be like, oh, hey, do you have a tampon? I'm on my period. Why can't we just be like, I need a tampon, somebody help me? Like, it would just solve so many problems. But, like, we can't solve those problems because we can't talk about it. And I don't understand. I understand there are girls who, like, don't want to talk about it. And they're like, it's a private thing. I want to keep it to myself. And, like, that's fine. But it's when you're scared to talk about it because you're scared of being judged by boys and other girls. Which I've never heard of another girl judging a girl for talking about her period. It's a normal thing. We all go through it. But the issue that we're running into is that girls are more scared that boys are going to hear, and they're going to be like, ew, oh my god, she's talking about her period. Like, I'm sorry, if boys bled out of their penises, they would complain nonstop. But we're not allowed to complain. And I don't know why it's such a taboo thing to talk about. We all go through it, at least females. We all have it happen. And we all experience the symptoms to a degree. Like, maybe you don't get cravings, or maybe you, like, don't cramp up. I'm not one of those people. I cramp so bad I throw up, and thank you. Oh, yeah, my dogs are out right now. She's licking the floor right now. Roxy. Yeah, okay. Like, why? I cramp up really badly, and I get really bad cravings. And it's so hard to focus and pay attention. And what's the most annoying thing is sometimes I get so nauseous from my cramps that I have to stay home. And then I come back, and I have a couple male teachers that are like, Bean, you're consistently missing every month. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why that is. Is there a thing I go through once a month that could affect my health? And that's the other big thing, is people, specifically men, are so ignorant and oblivious to periods and period symptoms. I get that they don't go through them. I understand that, like, they don't have to deal with this shit, but, like, they should kind of pay attention, because if they want to I don't know, have a girlfriend or have a wife or end up having a daughter, they're going to have to know these things. And it's not like sexual health education is all that great in America, because I've met boys who think that periods are out of the nipples. And that's not a joke. There are honestly people, okay, the things I've had to explain this summer. Periods are not out of the nipples. No, girls cannot projectile shoot tampons out of ourselves into the toilets. No, sea turtles do not choke on pads because pads don't go in the toilets. No, I can't control when my period happens. No, not all girls have their periods at the same time. No, we can't store it in ourselves and then just pee it out. The list goes on of the things just in the past month and a half I've had to explain to ignorant and uneducated boys about periods. Like, I'm not saying they have to go out and, like, write a research paper on it, but they should know the basics of how periods work and why they work the way they do and why their symptoms are so bad, because what the heck. And on top of that, with ignorant males, there's always the excuse, I'm sorry, not all men, but, like, there is usually the excuse of girls are emotional on their periods, and that's true, but let's think about it on a scientific level. When you're on your period, your hormones change, which is how the period happens, and your estrogen levels go down and your testosterone levels come up. So what you're saying is that on your period, your hormone levels are the closest to a cisgendered male that you are ever going to be. So let's say that, like, a male is, like, here in testosterone, girls are going to be at about here as opposed to, like, down here. So I'm too emotional when I'm more like a man than when I am like a woman. Let's think about that for a moment. That's another conversation for another day about patriarchy and that whole thing. But, like, that's just a thing to note, that when I'm apparently too emotional, it's because I'm acting like a man. I just wanted to put that in there. But no, and I feel like, okay, so my mom also is like, Bean, don't talk about your period in public. Some people don't want to hear about that. But one of my grandmas is fine with it. My other grandma is like, you can't even talk about it in my house. I don't want to hear about your period. And I'm like, but I'm bleeding and in pain and I want Advil. She's like, you can ask for Advil, but you don't have to be like, can I have Advil? I'm on my period. And I'm like, lady, you were on your period. It's like the older generation, also the women think that it's like, thank you, Roxy, for rolling around. I love you. They treat it like it's a taboo, like it's a bad thing to be on your period. And maybe it's because in old, like, beliefs, it was like you were tainted and that God wasn't going to accept you or whatever. Newsflash, half of us don't believe in God anyways, so apparently we're just tainted. Or maybe I'm just possessed. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe all girls from the ages of 13 to like 50 are possessed by a demon, and it's our body trying to expel it out of us every month. We're slowly expelling a demon out of our bodies. Yeah, so maybe that's how that works. And then there's also the thing is, like, feminine hygiene products are counted as a luxury product. I don't understand it. It's not like I'm here and I'm like, oh yes, I'm living the high life. I have the luxury of bleeding out of a hole every month. Ooh boy. Oh boy. It's not like that. And there's no free tampons and there's no free pads. And usually, most of the times, the dispensers in the bathrooms aren't even full because they don't refill them. They refill them like once a week in malls. And it's like, those are going to run out in like 4 hours. Sometimes you just need it. And then there's no pads and tampons. And then you have to do the toilet paper trick, which, like, never works. The amount of toilet paper you would need to use to successfully stop your period flow is insane. And sometimes there's the cheap paper that you can't put, like, any moisture on, or it, like, tears. And then you have, like, torn, bloody toilet paper in your underwear. And it's just like, no. And then there's always the fear. I wear black pants every day, but fun fact, the chemicals in both period blood and vaginal secretion are powerful enough to bleach black clothing. Doesn't happen very often, but it's a thing that could happen. So I'm always terrified that there's going to be some sort of bleaching, like natural bleaching after I have my period, and I like am not about that life. So, but no, there's just a lot of things surrounding periods. There's a lot of stigmas, a lot of beliefs that I think we need to get rid of. And I'm very glad that Generation Z is slowly getting rid of them and getting rid of a lot of other things. And I feel like when we become the rulers of the world, it's going to be a lot easier to talk about things because we're a very forward-thinking generation for the most part, and it's going to make the world less of a shithole if we can save it in the next 17 months. But that's another story for another day. Another transition. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please remember to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn on notifications in case I ever decide to upload another video regularly. Until next time, and in the next video, my name is Bean, and I will see you guys all later. Bye!